Well, I guess this will be the last one for now. But I almost forgot. There's so many wonderful bullies out there I wanted to mention. Like I mentioned the original times and the lovely assistant. Can't forget about Kitty B. She's just the mysterious hero behind it all. Marine, she's just wonderful. There's so many. Um, there's really good people like Reality Check and Irate Prostate. That was an interview that really surprised me because it just did. I don't know. It was an interesting. It was very interesting, actually. I, I actually kind of learned something about myself. I learned something about myself every day, ironically, but and that's why you can't quit making YouTube videos because I just learned so much about myself because I have to analyze myself and you know decide what I'm gonna talk about or fight about or what's worth it and what's not. But I do got to clear something up because it's really been bothering me and my memory isn't quite. When you're sick and you get down, you just get down. But I got to tell you this. You were on there saying how I sued you or we sued you for your inheritance. Well, first of all, you never had one. You didn't have no inheritance to sue for. That's first and foremost. It's just hilarious to me. Second thing, you said you were even sued this year. Nobody sued you. You don't have nothing to be sued for. You it's just ironic to me. You just keep beating a dead horse, and I keep beating the same dead horse, trying to get you to to just quit spewing the dead horse's guts everywhere. But no, we got to go back over it and over it again. Oh, I know what it was. I wanted to say. You said I sent you all these emails and stuff telling you that I was suing you. No, what I sent you was with your higher education and everything, the one thing they forgot to teach you was how to listen to the words that come out of somebody's mouth or what's written. So what I said was that every name that you had mentioned in reference to our connected DNA, like my oldest sister and her daughter and her granddaughter, I was sending everything that I could to them or to the one in the family. I sent it to all of them, but I made sure it got to, the ones that I thought would know what to do. And I said it was their choice from this point forward to do what they want to do with you. That I wasn't going to continue to speak on behalf of everybody or try to defend the things that you say or tell the truth about anything you say. That from now on it would be up to them. I told them how to watch everything and, how to find out. And it's their choice whether they want to sue you or not or how they want to go about it. And I told them if they decided to do that, that I would talk to, anybody and everybody and get what was needed for them to be able to do so. Because you do delete things. And that's okay because what they would need has been saved and it's there. But as far as I was concerned, I also told you that for me, being on YouTube has just been better than any lawsuit I could ever bring against you because it drives you more insane the fact that I'm on here. So for me, this has just been a delightful experience for me. First I get to learn something about myself. I know it bothers you, which is better than going to court for one day and me winning. Of course I'd win. And then it's over. I wouldn't be able to pursue it no more because you can't keep going back, can't keep beating that dead horse. So this is much more better for me. I've enjoyed this a whole lot more, and I know you have too. So for me, for me, this was it. At this point, I have no intention of wasting a dime on you because I know I'll never recover it because you're never going to do anything to make anything for me to take from you. So this is better. This way I get my point across. I get to do it more than one day. I get I get satisfaction out of it. It's better than anything the court system might be able to give me. Um, so I just want to clear that up. I've made my choice, and this is it. It's up to them to decide how they want to come after you. Now, maybe they decided they just you're just not worth the time, or maybe they know, maybe they think I covered it well enough. I don't know. Either way, it's up to them. You talk about them, they're seeing it, and they'll make their decisions. Because I just can't deal with all of it no more. I mean, it's just too time consuming. But as far as your little sister now and your mama, they still under me now. I'm still gonna protect and fight for them. And got a big surprise for you coming up. And it's just gonna be fun. Just gonna be a lot of fun because I stay in contact with them and um, got big plans there. Big plans. Gonna be like Christmas morning. But anyhow, that's beside the point. So I did mention irate. He's you really ought to talk to some of these people. You might learn something about yourself. And if you don't learn something about yourself, well, you probably need to sit in your closet and try to figure out who you are. Um, J.J. Lynn, he don't have a channel, I don't think, but he's a sweet guy. And I enjoy talking to him. There's just so many people. Ken of the North, oh my gosh, that's a untapped talent right there. He's got some talent that hadn't even been tapped into. There's just so many. I want to name them all and just announce that they're the best. You call them bullies. I call them um, talented. They're ambitious. They have goals. They're going to be successful. They put action to the words. So what you call bullies, I call great people. And I can prove it. And that's the difference between you and I. You just run that mouth. I run my mouth, but I can prove it. And that's the difference. But anyhow, I got to get off here because I got to go to sleep. I didn't realize how late it was. I guess I just felt so good today, excited to be feeling kind of like myself again. And I finished my little thing that I keep showing. Because trying not to show the mess in the closet. And, I, you know, I don't know. Just can't keep showing it. But I've learned so much. And, I've had a couple of people, Reality Checks one, and Carrie. Um, I'm going to talk to him about writing the true story. I'm not going to discredit my family, my mother, by attempting to write it myself. Uh, that little thing you did was kind of like, um, it was like written by Oscar in the garbage can before he jumped out to look for cookies. I feel like they deserve more than that. So I would love to give that to them, and I really want to do that. I just got to get a hold of them. I've been sick, so, a little time got lost. But don't worry. I'm on it. I'm on it. You just keep on inspiring me, and you do have my permission. I want you to stay on here if you don't stay on here for nobody but me, you know. And who knows, you might just spark something up again if you just quit all that crying and doing the same thing, begging for marijuana every day, and quit calling people liars and the B word. You might draw yourself a little bit more attention again. But for now, you got me. I just want you to know that you got me. And I got you. And you inspire me. And with that, let's keep it going. So you have just an awesome evening. And I don't know if it's evening or what time it is there. Don't really care. But for me, I got to go to sleep. So, good night to everyone else. I hope every single one of you have sweet dreams. I hope you think of me tomorrow because I'll be thinking of you. And I'll be sending hugs to each and every one of you. Except for one. If I was to hug her, I might hug her too tight. You know what I mean? So, with that, I just want to tell y'all that I've missed you. And I want to tell y'all real quick, too. My husband, I'm sleeping in here, by the way. I got me a little pallet in here, and I'm going to stay in here. Because I'm kind of mad at him. Because Lord knows, I mean, we were all sick. But he just acted like a big old baby. And I'm not over it yet. He truly thinks he was just the sickest person in the world. Ain't nobody been no sicker than him. Can't even reach across the bed to grab. Just the Lysol was like a fingertip away. Couldn't even reach it. I had to go around and pick it up for him. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Um, I ain't over it. I'm not over it. I'm a little upset. Y'all just don't know. I'll have to tell you about it. But Lord, that was terrible. I mean, it's a good thing he didn't have our child. I don't think he'd be over it yet. He still would be in pain. That just really upset me. But now that I'm feeling better, I'll tell y'all about it. But for now, good night. I love y'all. I wish you nothing but the best for all of you but one. Talk to you later.